up, guys? My name is James. This is Essential Laserhyde Laser and Apparel. What we're going to be doing today is showing you how to make this graphic. So nothing complicated about it if you have the right teacher, and your teacher is here. So let me move me out of the way here. Boop. All right. We're going to create this custom patch because here's the deal. When you're creating insane patches like this, you're really upgrading your company to a level that your clients have never seen before. There's a lot of potential in making a lot of money here. So we're going to rock and roll on this and really make you a superstar when it comes to making patches. Once you get the concept of this, it might take you a little bit of practice, but you're going to have the basic concept of how to do it. And you're just going to be mind blown as to how easy it can be. But also, we have a new section on our website, laserhyde.com, called the Graphic Zone. Now, what the Graphic Zone is it is a graphic section that has SVG files like this already. And what we do is we actually release custom graphics. I'll show you an example that come in 8 patch sets already with 8 of our most popular Laserhyde graphics that we create. And these are just one of the collections you can get. This is called our Reflections, but already ready to go in 8 patches that are custom. So you can just drop your logo. After you see this video, you'll understand what I'm talking about, and you are in business making money. So if that sounds good to you, you can head on over there and check that out, the Graphic Zone at laserhyde.com. So let's get into it, guys. First things first, we want to create this pattern, okay? The pattern is here. It is created. All right, so this is a diamond pattern that we made in a gradient format. It goes from large to small. This is going to be another video because this can take a little time to explain and kind of show you, but you get the basic concept, right? You just make them smaller as you go up. So we're going to take this pattern, we're going to weld it. It is now welded. Now we're going to take the pattern and we're going to hit our selected object, and we're going to hit our grid pattern, our grid array. And what we want to do is we want to make sure they're pretty close. And then we want to make sure that shift by half is in place. There we go. And what you can do is you can play with, like if you wanted rows in between, you could do that. But we're not going to do that here. We're going to make them tight because that is our design. So again, we're creating this pattern. So we're going to go ahead and go about 7 inches or 6 inches by, I'd say 4 inches. So keep going until you hit 6 inches on your let me see, let me move this over here so you can see it. We'll move this over here. So there you see your 6 inches here, and then on this one, just keep going till you hit about 5 inches is good. Now let's go 6. So 6 or actually 4 is what you want. So keep going till you hit, actually, we're good at 3.5 because you're actually good at 3 because you're never going to do more than that. But just go 3.5 by your 6 and you're golden because your patches will never be above 5 inches. Just hit OK, and there's your pattern. So now that this is set in place, we're going to take this. Here is our shapes, but we just want the inner shape. So we're going to take that and we're going to take it over here. And let's make this lighter so we can see what we're doing here. And we're going to make this black. So let's make the shape black, and we want it in front of the pink. Okay. Actually, we can shorten this pattern first. Let's go ahead and bring it over like this and drag it inward. So we want to make it a little tighter. Up top, we've got our clearance there. We can make it slightly bigger. Now we want to make it even. Position it until you're in the right spot. I think that looks good right there. So you see these triangles here. They're nice and even. Let me shift it over just slightly. We're very, very tedious here. Okay, now that you have your patch there, this is the hardest part, really. I mean, this is, you know, once you get to this point, you're good. I always forget to say this, is you want to take this and you want to do a copy because we need that shape again over here, okay? So that's going to go in there. And now do the same thing. Pattern first. Then click your shape, then click intersection. There's your patch design. Now you're good to go here. Now you're going to take this and you're going to hit this and just hit center. It'll pull it over. Now here's what we want to check. This is very important, okay? We want to look at where the line is on our design. We actually want the black line inside of the design. So just go through the whole design and see this right here. We don't want that. So I'm going to hit this again, the pattern shape, hit outline. I'm going to go inward and I'm going to go about 0.01. Actually, no, 0.001, sorry. And just, that's good. To me, that's good. That's all we need right there. And then just double check the other side. We're good there. And then hit delete original object because we won't need the one that we just used because we want that inside one. So now what we're going to do is this one, click them both, okay? And we're going to weld those. And this is going to become part of this design. It's going to become this engraved outside line that bonds all the inside together so it just looks super clean. So once that's welded, while it's still highlighted, click on your inside so they both should be spinning and then hit union. There you go. There's your patch shape. Okay, so we've got our patch shape now and we've got our graphic design in the inside. We have our outer cut. So now what we want to do is take Laserhyde here and we want to build this. We want to put this in the inside. So what we need to do here is we want to do an outer stroke or outline. And usually I'm going to do this at 0.00 or 0.04 outward. Okay, that's what I want there. So once we got that, we're going to keep it at round. We want to keep the inside image though. So turn the delete original objects off. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this whole design. And what this is, the gray one is the inside area here. We're just going to put that over here and make sure that it fits within our patch design here. So we want to leave a little bit of space here and a little bit of space here. And we're good to go there. So once we got that, what we can do is highlight this whole thing, bring it over here. You see we're a little bit bigger, so let's go ahead and make this slightly smaller. There we go, that's good. And once you got that there, we're going to drop this down just a little bit. Okay, and that looks really good right there. Now what we're going to do, now we want to grab the gray, the red, and the inside design, all three of these. And we want to kind of center those to where they're going to look the best with the pattern here. So all this pattern and all this pattern, we kind of want it to look even. So just move your shape to where it looks nice and even. That is about good right there. I like that. Okay, because we got these triangles right here. They're kind of nice and even, and then they're kind of nice and even here. But I kind of don't like seeing these half dots. So what I would do is just take the gray. Just click on the thing here. Just take the gray and drop that down just slightly. There we go. I'd rather see that. I think that would look a lot cleaner. And then up here, same thing. We'll just drop that upward. That'll look a lot cleaner. So that way you don't see these little tiny slivers in there. That'll be a lot better visually. So now what we want to do is we want to take the gray and the red. Okay, let's take the top. Let's just pull that here for now. And we want to take the gray and the red and we want to create one shape. Now that we have this one shape, now we want to bond it to the actual patch itself. So you click the patch and then that shape, and then we want to unionize them again. There we go. Now we take this, turn it blue, and we pull that up, and that is what we got. I like to bring it just like that. That is perfect. And there is our custom patch. Okay. That, my friends, is how you create a custom patch. So now what we're going to do is take this patch, we're going to laser engrave it, and we're going to show you the results of how it looks using the Thunder Laser Nova Plus with the 60-watt RF tube. This is going to show you some phenomenal results that I think you're going to love. So here we go. All right, you guys, here's our settings for our engraver. We're at 0.070 line interval, 720 speed, 28 on the power. And this, of course, is using the Thunder Nova Plus with the RF 60 watt tube, 24 machine. And for our cut with that machine, we are at 20 speed and 40 on our power one pass. So that's what we got for that. So let's go ahead and get started. Now that this is done, let's just go clean it off real quick. So we're going to use a little mix of LA Awesome 50/50, and we're going to spray this and clean it. And now that it is all nice and clean, there is the results, guys. And one thing to note about Laserhyde is our stuff engraves absolutely beautifully. Look at how thick our material is too. One of the thickest on the markets. But that is the design, and that is what you can achieve with Laserhyde graphics. Well, there you go, guys. If you liked this video and the results of what we did, go ahead, like and subscribe. And hey, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you an opportunity to grab this patch for free. All you gotta do is join our Laserhyde Creators Facebook group, and you'll have access to that file for free. Also, you can check out laserhyde.com. Our graphic zone is really growing and really helping a lot of creators create some stunning patchwork. You're going to wow everybody by jumping in there and showing them what we just did on the laser engraver. I mean, these are next level engravings, utilizing halftones, utilizing graphics and whatnot. So it'll really make you a superstar. So, hey, this is what we do. We kind of teach, train, and show you how it's done so that you can be a better engraver and a better patch maker. So if you like that concept, hey, join us here at Laserhyde. We have some of the best leatherette, definitely some of the best adhesives, and we have some of the greatest patch tools in our patch tool section on our website that really help you dial in your patches and give you perfect results every time. So we'll see you in the Laserhyde patch group. There'll be links in the description. Make sure you check all that out, and we'll catch you in the next video, guys. Peace out.